For us, I think at COMUNITYmade, it's about just taking care of our local community, taking care of our neighbors. And if the employees are part of that community, then we're working with people who are our friends. And I hope vice versa. And I think what you end up with is a motivation that maybe doesn't otherwise exist. If we talk about Tom's for a minute, is we did these great things all over the world, bringing shoes to people who didn't otherwise have shoes, which actually gave them opportunities. But I felt like we had an opportunity to do things here, and it was a germ that kind of grew, and not just working with people in the community, but helping the people in the community. I mean, I don't know if you guys which way you came, but you go right through Skid Row. So there's this motivation and this passion every day. It's not something I have to recall out of my memory. It's something that I see every day, and it's right there. So the making it here is a soup of all of that. Social impact for a community means doing the best we can for our community and encouraging others to do the same. On a bigger scale, man, I'd love to have hours to talk about really what social impact means, especially to a business. I tell you what I do believe is that it is not enough anymore to simply run a profitable business. Everybody today has the information about any company in the palm of their hand. And more, it's natural now for, say, my kids to take a look at a company before they buy it. They don't want to just wear something that looks cool. They want to wear something that says something about who they are. Individualism is the new social capital, even more than luxury. It has more esteem than luxury. And I think if you're going to run a good business, you better be thinking about others, or I don't think you're going to be able to compete. What you guys are providing at Claremont Lincoln is an opportunity for people to do what is in their hearts. And it's important because I think you probably see it all the time, but there are plenty of people out there who don't know that they have the opportunity for their business to do good. And even more so, they don't know that they can do it on their own. There's no entrepreneurial special sauce. There's no big business that has to hold your hand. You can go out and do it. And some of the people I saw, some of the graduates and their theses, they're going to go out and they're going to do it. Things never go the way you expect them to go. Things break. People change. The world changes. But that's why it's interesting. That's why we do it. You make mistakes, you learn from them, and you pick yourself up and you keep going. Failure is, I really hesitate to use the word failure too much because it's not. They're experiments. So you go out and you take your best shot. And if you have to adjust it along the way, do it. And honestly, if you totally miss, then you dust yourself off and evaluate what went right, what went wrong, and you do it again. Yeah, I mean, it's as simple as that. Keep going until you make it.
What would that look like to you? You probably thought about it.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for asking that one. To me, the legacy of COMUNITYmade is to demonstrate that if you create a world, a business, where people treat each other well, where you focus on people before profits, then not only are you going to achieve that self-enlightenment success, but that you actually have a more competitive, more profitable business. I believe the engine of a business is not its profit, it's its people. If you find the right group of people, or they find you, and you give them the freedom to do what they need to do, allow them to fail, allow them to learn, allow them to grow, you end up with a machine that you can't compete with. Processes can't compete with people who are unified in a mission. You can do it. You don't need, you have all the tools you need. You can do this. There's learning along the way, but there's no secret that you don't have. You have the will and you have the tools. You can do this. Yeah.